Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from Bangkok, Thailand to around the world, weighing in at 155 pounds, the master of subtweets, chief nice officer of Novasama Tech, undefeated dark gov, mastermind of the world, the one, the only, Leemo!
I really don't know how I'm supposed to compete with that. And first of all, excuse me, my voice is a little bit lost, but hopefully we'll get through this together in about 10 minutes. So today I'm going to talk to you about a few things that we've been doing at NovaWallet. So we've got debit cards, we've got Polkadot Pay, we've got SwipeGov, and something brand new that I want to share with you all. So first of all, we're going to talk about SwipeGov. And some of you might have already seen our SwipeGov announcement, but if you didn't, I'm going to play the video and hopefully there's sound. There is no sound, but this is SwipeGov, and I'll go through it in a little minute. So SwipeGov is our innovative and AI-powered governance solution. It makes it easier and more fun than ever before, because governance is really fun to vote in OpenGov. And it's ideal for DOT token holders that really don't have the time to review page after page after page after page and after page of referendums like some of us do. It's AI-powered because each referendum is condensed into one of these cards that you can see on the right of the screen. It just makes it super easy to review at a glance each referendum. And it's just like Tinder. You swipe right to vote aye, swipe left to vote nay, and swipe up to abstain. Now, why do I think SwipeGov is important for the Polkadot ecosystem? Well, on average, there's 0.72% voter turnout. And thanks to Kareem from Parity for this information. And that's really low in reality. There's 1.5 billion DOT total issued, which means that on average, there's only 10.8 million DOT voting in OpenGov without conviction. That's kind of low, if we're being honest. Now, if you look at nomination pools, there's 26 million DOT staking in nomination pools. But right now, at this moment, they can't actually vote in OpenGov. Now, at the end of the year, there's going to be a runtime upgrade, so I'm told, which will allow nomination pool stakers to vote in OpenGov. And I really think that SwipeGov is the tool for them. These stakers don't have that much DOT. They've got less than 600 on average. That's why they're in a nomination pool. And we think SwipeGov is the way for them to actually get involved in governance. And you can see there's a massive difference in the numbers. So there's 2.4 times as much DOT in nomination pools than there is that votes on average in OpenGov. So it's a massive paradigm shift. And we just need to leverage these stakers and get them to vote in OpenGov by making it miles more user-friendly. Now, in NovaWallet alone, we have 3.3 million DOT in our nomination pool, which, if they vote at 3x, is like 9.9 million votes, right? It's quite a lot. But we also have 12.3 million DOT total staked with our validators and the nomination pool. That 12.3 million is more than the average voter turnout for OpenGov. So we really need to improve the UX for governance to have more people be able to vote. And like I said, SwipeGov makes it easy for all these people to vote. Now, something that I get DM'd about a lot, and a load of replies to all the NovaWallet Twitter posts, is debit cards. So if you were at Polkadot Decoded a few months ago, you might have seen me and Anton unveil the debit cards that we're going to do. And we might have been a little bit optimistic on the release timeline at that event and on Twitter a few weeks ago. So I can tell you they're coming soon, right? We're really working on it. There's not much left to do. So coming soon. If you want to actually talk to me, I'll tell you the timeline I have in my head. I don't want to say it because then I'll just get DM'd if we miss that deadline again. So debit cards are initially rolling out in the UK and EU, and then in LATAM and North America in 2025. Now, a question a lot of people had is it only able to be used in the European Union or the UK? Well, the answer is no. You pass your KYC as somebody from the UK or EU, or in the future US and LATAM, and you can pay with the card anywhere. So for example, I can add my debit card to my Apple Pay, go to the 7-Eleven across the street, and buy some beers, right? There's no fees when using point-of-sale terminals or e-commerce sites, but there is 1% fees for foreign currencies. So if you convert into BAT, there will be a 1% fee. I'm going to take a sip of water really quick. So Polkadot Pay was announced by Bjorn at Polkadot Decoded a few months ago. And a lot of people are very confused about the difference between Polkadot Pay and the Polkadot app. So the Polkadot app is a user-friendly mobile wallet on iOS and Android devices. That's the Polkadot app. It has the ability to send tokens, it'll have staking, and it has the Polkadot Pay payment rails feature. So Polkadot Pay is not the Polkadot app, just so we're all clear on that. And Polkadot Pay is going to come to Nova Wallet as well in hopefully Q4 2024. It should be a few weeks after the Polkadot app is released, whenever that is, so our timeline is based on the Polkadot app being released. And Polkadot Pay allows you to pay with crypto with no KYC in over 1 million stores in the US. So the initial launch of Polkadot Pay will be US-based, but in the hopefully not too distant future, it's going to expand to 33 countries. So should be pretty good. And finally, because I'm doing a very quick presentation, I want to introduce you to something that we've been working on quite a lot, which is one-click swaps. So much like we did with staking, if you go back 2 years ago, staking dot was an absolute nightmare. Nobody liked doing it. You had to go to Polkadot.js, pick your validators. It was really confusing. Then at Nova Wallet, we designed one-click staking. So you literally just enter the amount of dot you want to stake, press continue, and you're done. You don't need to worry about nomination pools. You don't need to worry about which validators you have to pick. It's all handled for the end user, massively improving UX. And we're going to do the same with swaps. So right now, if you have USDT on Asset Hub and you want dot on the Polkadot Relay chain, what do you have to do? Well, you have the USDT, you have to XCM it to Hydration, then you have to swap it into dot, then you have to again XCM that dot to the Polkadot Relay chain so you can stake it or vote in governance. For people that are familiar with Polkadot, like probably most of you, it's pretty easy to understand that because you're used to this like app chain roll-up thesis, right? But for people that are coming from monolithic chains, they're not used to that at all. They're used to having all their tokens on Ethereum or Solana and using dApps on those chains. So this cross-chain paradigm is not well understood by them. So how we're going to improve it? Well, you're going to be able to just select whatever token, so in this case USDT on Asset Hub, that you want to spend, and you want to receive dot on Polkadot. And Nova Wallet in the background will do all of the XCMs and everything for you. You just sign one transaction, and Nova Wallet batches it for you. And if we go back a few slides, you'll see, hopefully you can see, a nice little timer and showing the progress of your transaction. And that was it. It was a very quick presentation. If you want to come and talk about cards or Polkadot Pay or one-click swaps, come and talk to me afterwards. And thank you very much for listening. Right?
Awesome. Hey, do we have any questions for Leemo? Specifically, get him to nail down a timeline? Nothing? You just signed one transaction for those one-click swaps, really? Mm-hmm. And what chains is that going to be touching initially?
So right now, the main chain with the most liquidity is Hydration.
Yeah.
But we're looking at adding other chains, like Akala. I think I see Brian Jen somewhere. Akala, or like some meme indexes maybe, or Asset Hub when there's more liquidity there.
Yeah.
We're kind of keen on it being like a, let's say like a DEX aggregator. Yeah.
Wow, so cool. Okay, no questions for Lee? Yes. All right, you ready? Everybody, heads up.
Not technical, Yakpan.
When card?
3 weeks.
Wait, which card? The Mastercard, 3 weeks?
Oh, it's Hydration, come on.
Never mind, I didn't realize. All right, 3 weeks. Anybody else?